Welcome to Diva On A Mission podcast, where we share snippets of joy to uplift, inspire, and motivate you. I am your host, Eva the Diva, and I bring you everyday stories and transform them into extraordinary experiences. I think early last week, I came across a TikTok that was um, giving women the opportunity to discuss the hard truths that they have learned through life. And I, of course, was pulled in because it is a trending topic. And I looked through the messages women had shared, and those messages were kind of like I kept thinking about what those women said and shared in that TikTok video. And I know there's more than one going around, but I thought I would share a couple of hard truths that the women in the TikTok videos shared. One of them was that chase everything you want except love and death. They will find you when it's time. Another one was every woman has experienced sexual abuse. And then, of course, another one was no man is too busy for you unless he doesn't love you, right? The other one is if they wanted to, they would, because we are given a myriad of excuses about why things are not being done for us. But then we've also learned that if someone really wants to do something, they will move heaven and earth to do it. The other hard truth was just because someone keeps you around doesn't mean they are choosing you. Another one was there's no reward for being a good girl. And I believe that one hits hard because a lot of women are raised with that being a good woman, be strong, give until you can't give anymore kind of mentality. Another one is another woman shared her personal experience. She's like, people haven't loved me. They have loved the way I love them, the way I sacrifice myself for them, while they abuse my love and me oftentimes. Another lady shares, your life is an exact mirror of the choices you've made or accepted. Right? These things hit me really hard, and I kept thinking about it and about the things that I have learned in my life, or the hard truths that I have learned in my life. Another woman shared, many kind women take care of their nieces and nephews, but after they pass away, their own children are often left without the same care. And I remember thinking about this. Someone was giving, I think this example was pulled out of a Nigerian woman's experience, and how she was a very wealthy woman, and she had a huge company that she started and managed. And because of her success, she became a provider for more than her immediate family, like her children. So she provided for her siblings and their children, for their village, and a lot of the people there. And when she passed away, because she was a single woman, the siblings and other people who are close came and basically took all the property that woman had. And the children were left destitute and hopeless because no one really respects or wants to take care of a woman's children, and especially if she has no husband or other proper arrangements to take care of her like immediate dependence after she passes. And so this was also a lesson to women who are single parents, that they need to do proper succession planning in order to ensure that their children are taken care of and that their property is protected in the event of their death. Right? Another one was everyone. So this is another hard truth. Everyone feels entitled to your essence and your energy. Fight with everything in you to hold on to yourself. So this is just a bit of what I found on on the TikTok video that I was talking about, the hard truths that everyone woman should know. And I thought, you know what, this is a good topic to discuss on DivaOnAMission podcast, because we all know that life is unfair. And women are most times they're victimized because of their position or the way they are in society. So, but we need to start getting wisdom and start enlightening ourselves so that we can end living in illusions. Because we are also raised to believe in the illusion of love. And when we seek to contractually protect ourselves in relationships, in job opportunities, in anything we are seeking to do, we are called greedy, we are called bitches, we are vilified when we try to advocate for ourselves. Growing up, many of us were told that if we were kind enough, beautiful enough, hardworking enough, patient enough, someone would notice, right? Someone will reward us and someone would rescue us. I'm sure most of you know by now that that is an illusion. Hizo ni story za jaba, you know? Life has a different curriculum. So today I wanted us to discuss these hard truths that every woman deserves to know. And if you do not know this, I'm sure you have others that you want to share. So not to make you feel fearful, but also to free you from the illusion, right? Because sometimes people don't want to talk about the elephant in the room. The elephant is sitting right there, taking space, causing you to feel unloved, causing you to feel overwhelmed, overburdened. And we are not going to address this elephant, because doing that will make you be referred to as a bitch or mean. And I feel like we should be okay. If you calling mean makes you sleep better at night, go ahead and do that. Whether it's the truth or not, life will tell. So that too much, because I feel like this is one of those topics I can go kind of just ham on. I wanted to structure this conversation so that it doesn't get too carried away and then I find myself rambling without an end in sight. So, hard truth number 1, your voice matters, but sometimes you'll have to fight for it to be heard. Whether you're at work, in a hospital, negotiating a contract, or setting boundaries in a relationship, don't assume your first no will be accepted. Speak clearly, document everything, stand firm, and realize that boundaries are not walls. They are doors with locks. Hard truth number 2, competence is often judged differently. Many women feel they must over-prepare before speaking up, while others are given the benefit of the doubt much sooner. Mostly men, right? So don't let this convince you that you're not capable. Let your preparation become your confidence, not your prison. Hard truth number 3, beauty fades, character compounds. So one day your skin will wrinkle, your hair will gray, your body will change. If your identity lives only in your appearance, every birthday feels like a loss. Build a mind that keeps growing. Build a spirit that keeps expanding. Build a reputation that outlives your youth. Hard truth number 4, love does not erase responsibility. Even in loving relationships, emotional labor doesn't automatically divide itself equally. These conversations matter, expectations matter, partnership requires participation, not silent assumptions. Don't become everyone's project manager. Become someone's partner and document and prioritize your rest and love yourself. Be selfish in that. Hard truth number 5, your safety deserves attention, not shame. Many women move through the world with extra awareness. Like one of the ladies said, every woman they know has been sexually or emotionally or physically abused. Know that and carry that as fact. Do not try to explain or give exceptions to that rule. Proceed like every woman you've ever met has either been sexually, emotionally, or physically or financially abused. One form of abuse or the other. We have lived through these things. So, my fellow women, let's move through the world with extra awareness. That isn't weakness, it's preparation. So protect yourself without apologizing. Trust your instincts. If something feels wrong, leave. Your peace is worth more than someone's opinion. Sometimes all you need is just to feel off. Like if your gut says, I don't know, leave. Leave. Let them prove that they are a safe space, that they have your best interests at heart. Let the other person prove that. If they're not willing to do the work, then, let them be and you move on. Hard truth number 6. Not every woman will celebrate another woman's success. Comparison has stolen countless dreams. Competition has broken countless friendships. But there are women who clap when you win. Find them. Find your cheerleaders, find your supporters, find the people that will stand strong as a column beside you and strong as a mountain behind your back, right? There are those who are fair weather, who are just there to see you fail, to just criticize and, do all these things that break you down. Find the ones that will stand strong beside you, work with you, lift you from the bottom and help you get up. Find those people. And protect those friendships. Become that woman for someone else. Hard truth number 7. Motherhood is beautiful, but it's also demanding. If you choose motherhood, know this. You cannot do everything perfectly, and you do not have to. Children don't need perfect mothers. They need a present mother. So build your village, ask for help, receive help, and offer help. Hard truth number 8. You are the CEO of your health. Listen to your body. Seek second opinions when necessary. Don't ignore pain because everyone else says it's just stress. You know your body better than anyone else. So treat it like your greatest investment. So prioritize yourself. Hard truth number 9. Some people will blame you for things you didn't cause. Whether it's failure, heartbreak, harassment, or disappointment, people often look for someone to blame before looking for the truth. So do not carry guilt that does not belong to you. Take responsibility for your choices. Refuse responsibility for someone else's behavior. Hard truth number 10. Money buys options. Money cannot buy love. It cannot buy character. It cannot buy purpose, but it can buy safety, time, healthcare, education, freedom to live unhealthy situations. Financial independence is not greed, it is self-respect. So, pay extra attention to that one. Hard truth number 11. Loneliness is better than the wrong relationship. Being chosen is not the prize. Being cherished is. Never confuse attention with love. Never confuse chemistry with compatibility. Never confuse potential with character. A peaceful life is worth waiting for. Not even waiting for, working for. Work hard towards getting that peace. Work hard to getting that freedom. Don't just wait for it. Work for it as well. Hard truth number 12. Healing is your responsibility. Whatever happens to you may not have been your fault, but your healing belongs to you. Whether it's therapy, prayer, journaling, dance, art, nature, community, find whatever restores your soul. Don't bleed on people who didn't cut you. Hard truth number 13. You cannot change another adult. Let me say this again. You cannot change another adult. Not with love, not with sacrifice, not with patience, not with suffering. People change when they choose to. So love people for who they are today, not who you hope they'll become tomorrow. Hard truth number 14. Comparison steals your calling. There will always be a prettier person, richer, smarter, younger. Someone else will always have more followers. Like even this podcast, someone else will always have more subscribers, right? Diva on a Mission podcasters, like Divas on a Mission, right? Someone else will always have. But my few, I cherish them deeply. As I encourage you here to follow us on TikTok at DOAM Pod. Follow us on TikTok, DOAM Pod, or subscribe to our YouTube channel, Diva on a Mission Podcast, please, because your subscription, your following shows that you value the conversations we are having, and I value them too. So if you really want to support me, my people, my divas, please subscribe, listen, share, right? So someone else will always have more followers, but none of that has anything to do with your purpose. Just because I have not reached 1 million subscribers doesn't mean my purpose on Diva On A Mission podcast does not exist. It existed when I had 0 followers. It will exist when I have 10 million. May it be so. Glory to be. Glory to God, right? So even as I say that, my purpose exists with followers or without. Support is good. Having people to walk on this journey with me is good. It is amazing. It is affirming. But that does not have anything to do with my individual purpose or yours as a listener on this podcast as well. We all have our purpose. So, bloom where your roots are planted. Truth number 15. Your dreams require your participation. Manifestation without action is fantasy. Prayer without preparation is incomplete. Vision without discipline remains a wish. Your future is built one ordinary day at a time. And finally, divas, the hardest truth of all. No one is coming to rescue you if you do not want to be rescued, because you will call for help. You will say, help me. At the very least, you cannot be quiet as you want to be rescued. You have to say it with your mouth, right? Even the prince or the job opportunity will not come if you do not raise your hand or say, you know what, I think we are compatible. I like you. I think we can work together. I think we are good together. I think I like you. You know, you have to say, right? At the very least, you have to even just say, I am available for this opportunity. I am interested in you. I am available to travel. I am available for this holiday. I am available for this dancing workshop. I am available for this poetry presentation. I am available to even go watch a movie with your friend, right? I'm available to hang out with your friend. I'm available to babysit my nieces and nephews and godchildren or whatever. You have to participate in life. So your dreams require your participation. Manifestation without action is fantasy. Prayer without preparation is incomplete. Vision without discipline remains a wish. Even though no one is coming to rescue you, you can just, by uttering simple words, rescue yourself or empower someone else to help you along, right? And there's no perfect partner, no perfect timing. it's all about strategy and putting in the work. Even if it's doing one thing a day, like we've discussed endless times on Diva On A Mission podcast, you have to participate. Do it scared. Do it shoddily. Do it imperfectly, but just do something. And, strangely, this is the most liberating truth, because once you stop waiting to be chosen, you choose yourself, you build your skills, you build your finances, you build your health, your friendships, your faith. You have to build a life so rich in purpose that relationships become a blessing, not a rescue mission. The healthiest relationships are not built by two people trying to save each other. They are built by two whole people choosing each other. So I want you to think about the hardest truths you've had to face and share them with us here on the DivaOnAMission podcast. You can send them via email at doampodcast@gmail.com. Comment on this YouTube video on Diva On A Mission podcast on YouTube. Or if you're on TikTok, let's have these conversations at DOAM pod. Sit with what you feel. Understand what you truly want. Seek it with courage. And whatever you do, don't become the biggest roadblock to living the life of your dreams. That's all I have for you today. I hope it's enough to keep you motivated towards working to attain the life of your dreams. This is Eva the Diva, and this has been Diva On A Mission podcast. Live in peace. Thou.